Okay, this is very scary. I tried this a couple of times. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my very first live, and I'm so nervous. So, if you're here, welcome. Oh, I was so ready for a couple of hours, got all my boys and my husband, told them to go away and, make sure that, let me just stop this thing going here. Okay, all right. I think I need to take a breath. So, if you're here, welcome. My name's Mariane, and through my own planning, I hope to inspire you in your own. I do planning, budgeting, habit tracking, well-being, and so hopefully you can get some inspiration from what I do every day. So, okay, my heart rate's going really fast. Thank you so much. If you're here, let me just see. I can't see anything. So I'm on StreamYard, and I just played around with it this morning. So hopefully everything's working out well. So for today, I'm going to being and weekly 2-page spread for September 19th to the 25th, and I'll go through all the things that I'm going to be. Okay, I think I am live. All right. I just have to go with the flow and see how it all goes. I'm so excited and nervous. All right, so let's have a look. Now I'm going to change camera setting, so I'll see you throughout the video, but I'm going to do an overhead shot of my desk. So bear with me as I try and get that organized. Yay. So hopefully you can see this. Yes, I think everything is working out well. So for today, I'm going to be using stickers, highlighters, markers, my planner, of course, and my own planner insert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all the links in the description below. So make sure you check that a little bit later on if there's any of the stationery that I use for today that you want to know where it's from. Now, I am here in Sydney, Australia. So a lot of my stockists, of course, are local stockists, but you'll get to see the names of the products, and then you can have a look at your local stockist. So, okay, let's have a look. All right. Yes, everything looks good. So now, if you do have any, thank you. So thank you, Faraxa. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you are here. And let me know if anything is going wrong that I can go and tweak. And Tukas, thank you, Rebecca. Hello, how are you? And good morning, Budgeting Mama. So I appreciate you all being here for my very first live plan with me. And hopefully my shaky voice will go soon. So let's have now. All right, so let's go, just get to it. And we're going to go and use stickers. So these are the stickers I have. I have the Carpe Diem sticker pads. So I have beautiful. So I've gone through this already. Quite a few have been used up. I'll also be using Bloom. So this is sort of like reddish, pink, green, aqua colorways. And of course, I'm going to be using my numbers sticker pad for my dates. And also, this is the Happy Planner Create 365 value sticker pad for tiny icons. So I'll go through that and see if there's anything that I will like. So let me just pop that aside for a second. Now I am going to be, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit more. So I'll be in my A5 Filofax garden organizer in the sunrise print. So this is our current week and our current weekly 2-page. So I have my well-being planner spread as well as my weekly 2-page spread. Now, if you do have any questions at all along the way, feel free to put it in the comment section. Now, if you could please mark it with 3 question marks so then I can find it later on and then I can either answer as I go, or if we have time at the end, we'll go and I'll address them then. So, okay, now let's just get on with it because I know I've had a couple of false starts. So if you are a subscriber, you would have gotten some notifications. Yeah, technical difficulties. We'll move on. So let me just hide that. And so this is my well-being planner page. So all of these are available on my website, marianecresp.com. So if you go on the website, let me just, oops, which one do I need to take off? I think it's this one. All right, so marianecresp.com, and then you can go to the shop and you can shop by your planner size. So whether you have A5, HP Classic Planner Insert, Letter, Big Happy Planner, and I do have some personal and pocket size. Now, I am an A5 planner user, so a lot of the things I have made are for A5 planners. I am slowly updating them and making them also in the HP Classic as well as the Letter Big Happy Planner size. So if there is a particular planner that you like that's not in the size that you use, let me know. You can contact me or right here. And also it'd be great if you subscribe to my newsletter. So hopefully later down the track, I can start being more active in sending out newsletters of any updates and news. So let's get rid of that and get back to planning. So the first thing I do is I date the top of my page. So I already pre-planned. I had a look at what washi tape I hadn't used yet. So let's quickly flip back to the previous weeks that we've had. So the first week of September, sort of like blue and white, check. And then September 5th to the 11th, I had this sunflower washi tape theme. And then the current week, this pretty floral print in pink, green, and orange and peaches. So I thought I had a look at my washi tape to see what I hadn't used yet. And I thought this cactus print looked good. And then I also had a look at what Tombow brush I had that would match with it. So this is from 1 of 10 pack from Kmart here in Australia. So again, link in the description below. So the markers I'm going to be using are the Tombow dual brush pens. So one side is a brush side and then the other is a fine tip side. And I have them in N65, so it's a grey, N45, N95, different shades of grey, and 312. So I'll be using that. The other markers and highlighters I'll be using are these Zebra mild liners. Again, these are double-sided, so it is chiseled end on one side and a fine tip end on the other. And then also the Kuretake Zig Clean Color Dot markers. Again, dual end. One side is a soft cushy foam that creates nice circular dots and then a fine tip end. Okay, and then the other things I'll use, a ruler, scissors, tweezers, and a black pen. This one is the Pentel Energel Planner. Originally came with 0.4 millimeter ink refill, but once I finished that, I used the 0.5. All right. let's have a look. So the first thing I do is I date it. So let's just remove that from the ring. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oops. Hi. Lucky I had pants on. All right. Okay, is that? I think that's the best it can zoom in. Let's have a look. All right. I think that's the best. So I'm going to use these grays and green, so then it sort of coordinates and matches with the cactus washi. So let's start with this one. September. Oh, make sure I get the 19th. That's a little bit dark. To 25th. And then I just outline it with the black ink just to make the letters and numbers pop on the page. Okay, let's see if might be some music in the background. So 19th. So if you've been watching me for a while, you would know that I like using the black ink to make the colors pop. So the Wellbeing Planner printable download has dotted markings at the top, so it'll help you line your headings as well as your washi tapes. Hi, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Hi. Nice for you being here. Yes. So the ones that actually you saw, these are just generic ones from our local stationery shop. But yeah, so I normally have this clipped on the side of my cart, wheelie cart. And so I have it there, and I'm always forever losing the tweezers and the scissors. So yeah, if you have an ollie clip or a magnet, it's a great way to keep your scissors handy, and tweezers as well. So then I'm just going to embellish the top of the page with the washi. So just make sure when you are laying your washi tapes down not to stretch it too much, because then what will happen is it'll curve the page and then it'll just come off too easy. So there we are. We have the beginning of my Wellbeing Planner page. So the next section here is my 7 areas of focus. So let me just see if this will work. All right. So according to Zig Ziglar's Wheel of Life, for you to be able to get a good balance in your day-to-day life is you should be focusing or contributing to different 7 areas of your life. So spiritual, mental, family, social, career, physical, and finance. So the list here is in no particular order. So the idea is you don't want to be concentrating so much on your career you forget your family, or you're not looking after your mental well-being, or you're not working out to ensure that physically you are well. So it's important to make sure that you're doing something on a daily basis that contributes towards these 7 areas. Now, of course, it doesn't mean you have to do everything in all the areas all of the time. If that was the case, I would have a perfect life. But what it is you'll be able to then see on a week-on-week basis that if you are neglecting one area, that you need to make sure the following week you do something to ensure that it's you're not neglecting it any more than you have in the week. But of course, things will come up. If you have a project at work, or you're doing something, you're training for a marathon, of course your physical might focus might be geared toward that, and you might not be able to meet up with your friends and have a social life. So just make sure overall throughout the month, the quarter or the year, that you are having a good balance. So the 7 areas I said is, so we have spiritual. So these are the Zig Clean color dot markers. Mental. Let me see the order that I have it in. So these are just my color coding. You can choose whatever color coding will make sense for you. So you don't have to use exactly the same as I do. A lot of the times the color that I use is just either my favorite color for a particular area of focus, or if there's something that I don't do as often, then I might use my not so much least favorite color, but the color that I'm a little bit further down in the favorite list. Okay, so it's important that you create actionable habits that are smart. They call it smart. So it needs to be specific. So don't just say, I'm going to work out, or I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to read. How much are you going to read? 10, 15 minutes? How much weight do you want to lose? 5 to 10 kilos, and achievable as well. Make sure it's your own goal, not, not someone else's goal. Which reminds me, I always tell my son that he needs to read. So he needs to make sure that that goal is his, not mine. So for spiritual, I like to meditate about at least 10 minutes each morning. So I use the Headspace app. So I'm just going to stop talking for a sec, because I know I'll meditate minimum 10 minutes each day. And then mental, read or learn for me. Minimum 15 minutes. Normally I go over. Family. So for family, I want to make sure that I maintain a nice, clean, organized home, because then we all enjoy our space here. We only have a small flat. So it's important that it's not cluttered, or else we all get, upset with each other because we're tripping or stumbling over mess. Yellow for me, social. So reach out to family and friends. And friends. Physical, workout minimum 3 times for the week. I only worked out once last week, minimum 3 times. Orange for me is careers, so my side hustle task. So that involves Instagram, YouTube, working on my shop, side hustle tasks. And aqua is finance, so expense tracking daily. So let's just have a look at the current week. So once I complete a habit, I use the Zig Clean color dot markers and then mark it to signify I've completed it. Now, the color coding I have on here really is just whatever. Let me just show you the habit tracker. So I normally start with the pink and then go like rainbow colors. So Roy Jibib, red, or in this case pink, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, and then move again. So whatever marker I'm using for that day, that's how I just highlight it. So it doesn't go with the color of the 7 areas. Hope that makes sense. And next, just going to remove these clear divider tabs. So this one is the Wheel of Life pie chart. So this is a way for you to see from a bird's eye point of view how well you did the previous week. So the way it works is, so for meditation, if I only completed 2 out of 7 days, I will only color in 2 segments of that pie. So then I can see this one was for September 5th to the 11th. So you can see I didn't do any workout. I didn't reach out as much to family and friends. I didn't maintain the home really well. And so I need to make sure that it has a good balance for the following week. So last week would be September 12th to 18th. I then mark 6.5 hours on this sleep tracker. Oh, I'm still shaky. Quite nervous going live and using a new system. So the ideal number of hours of sleep I want to get every night is 6.5. So the way I color code this one, if it's 5 hours or more but less than 6.5 hours, I color it yellow. If it's over 6.5 hours, I highlight it green, and then if it's less than 5 hours, I will highlight it with a pink zebra mild liner. Okay, so next, wellness. So one of the things I also want to be tracking is my wellness. So eating fruit, no sugar, junk food, getting outside, trying not to spend, writing in my victory log, getting 6 to 8 glasses of water, and 5,000 and more steps a day. So let me just write them all down. Eating fruit. I don't eat much fruit, which I should. No junk food, no sugar, no junk food. And I need to get outside more. I think I've had a good habit of staying indoors because of the weather and also isolating. So I need to make sure that I make that better habit. Victory log, 6 to 8 glasses of water. And 5,000 plus steps. Oh, thank you, Veritas. Yes, I'm live. I finally got to broadcast. I had so many difficulties. So if you had got notification, it was just echoing, and it just wasn't good at all. So that is the left-hand side of my Wellbeing Planner page. To recap, 7 areas of focus, habits to ensure you get a good balance, making sure that you're looking after yourself, eating fruit, no junk food, getting outside, no spending. Now the victory log, I created this victory log here because sometimes I get so washed up with what the stress of the day, the anxiety that happens. I homeschool my youngest, he's 13, and he's on the autism spectrum. And sometimes if he's having an overwhelming day, it also affects me. And then I just think, oh, the day is gone wrong, and I miss those special moments, those small wins of the day that is so important, that we need to make sure that we capture them. So then that way, when you are feeling low, it helps lift up your mood. So here are some of my previous ones. So here, as you can see, I just penciled it in. I didn't have time to make it pretty and colorful. On the 3rd of September, I bought new clothes. I hadn't bought new clothes for so long. And the September 12th, finally got to upload my Plan With Me video part 2. The reason why I wanted to go live is because then there's no editing. And editing, it takes me so long to do when I could be producing more videos maybe. So victory log is just to capture those small wins of the day that help you find the beauty in the day, especially if you're having a stressful day. Oh, thank you, Veritas. I'm so glad. Hopefully all the audio and the visual looks good. My computer monitor isn't the best, so I can't really see how well it looks on the devices or screens that are, better resolution. Is that what they call it? So now let's move on to the morning journal side of the Wellbeing Planner page. So for me, morning journal only takes 2 to 3 minutes. Let's have a look if that's the one. So that way there's only a couple lines on these, so you don't have to be writing any essay, because I know when I used to have a journal that had okay, so I guess I don't have it. I had a journal that was a full page. I felt like I had pressure to write a long essay. And then, of course, I wouldn't do it anymore because it's like, well, it looks silly not to be filled out. So the 1 to 2 lines, for me, what I write is how I feel that morning. Why do I feel that way? What is it I can do to make myself feel better? Or if I'm feeling good, what else can I make myself feel better, and what I'm grateful for? So I'm going to write down the date range, and I'm going to use my Carpe Diem numbers sticker pad. And for today, I'm going to use the bunting color one. And I think I will use these 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 here. Let me just make sure I've got everyone. Hi, Rebecca. Yes, gratitude. We have a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old, both with ASD, on also PDA. Take those wins when you can, for sure. And it's really nice to actually reflect back, and the smile that it brings when you're reading it back. You just go, God, they're cute. They drive me nuts, but they're just so sweet. And it's nice to reflect back on those. Oh, I'm glad it sounds and looks fine, Veritas. Thank you so much. And thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for letting me know. Looking and sending. Oh, on a big telly. Oh no. Hopefully everything looks and sound good. So let's go and put some stickers on. So grab my tweezers. It just helps me place the sticker on the page nice and straight. I remember I did get someone on Instagram tell me, you needed tweezers to place that. And I'm going, yes, I do. Okay. That's how special I am. What are we? 19. So let's go and put 19. So this sticker pad has many different size stickers, small circular stickers, big one, cutout ones, 19, 20. So let me know in the comments section if you journal, and do you do it in the morning, 1920, or at night? So I like to do it in the morning because I've found through habit tracking, actually. So through my visual habit tracking, I found that I'm more productive in the morning. So anything that's important, that's part of my areas of focus, I try and make sure I do it in the morning. So because once a sort of dinner happens, and then you sit on the couch, and then you watch TV, and then I have my nap, that's it. It's like 10, 11 o'clock, and everything else gets left for the following day. 23, 24, and 20. Where are we? 25. There we go. That looks really nice. The reason I actually picked the cactus washi was, I know in this Happy Planner Create 365 Tiny Icons value sticker pad, there were some cacti. So let's add some on the page. So these ones are the transparent ones. Let's put that cute one there. Let's see, maybe here. So I don't use a lot of stickers. Only reason why is I'm not very good at laying down those beautifully curated pages that we love seeing on Instagram. I just don't know where to place them, or what if I need that space. So my pages, as you can see, are very minimalistic, and then I just add stickers afterwards. So I'm a sticker adderer after the pen, or when there's space. So I think that looks good. Okay. Rebecca, I've not been able to make journaling a habit. Yeah, it is a hard thing if you've got other priorities. So it's not something that it comes easily to people. But I think what it is for me is I had a diary back in primary school or elementary school if you're in the US, and so and I think for me, it's not so much writing in a journal, but writing. I love the art of writing using pen and paper and how it goes nicely on a nice thick page and it doesn't, slippery slide. So I think I like that more than the actual writing of the journal. So don't be hard on yourself if you haven't been able to journal. Maybe instead of journaling, write down your favorite recipes in a little mini journal or notepad or notebook, and because then that too is a form of self-care. So um, it it doesn't have to be the journaling of let me write down what I feel or how I feel and why I feel that way. It's called emotional intelligence, and it's unfortunate it doesn't get taught at school because it's taken me, you know, my whole adult life to try and figure out why I feel the way I do. So, because I homeschool my son, and I started on May 2019, um, and I felt like I was going to lose myself because I worked full time 9 to 5, and now I'm going to be a stay at home schooling mom. I don't even know how to homeschool, and I just had a really hard time. And so I went through therapy, and I found out that the things that I actually love, the writing, journaling, is a self-care. So no one told me that's you know you taking time to write in a journal is not wasting time. That's looking after yourself. That's the same way as if you have to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water, or if you need to walk for 10 minutes outside. So I just thought, oh, I'm just wasting time playing with my planners and my markers and my journals and my stickers. But that is my self-care. So Rebecca, I want you to find something that you enjoy. It doesn't have to be journaling. Um, Sometimes we just think, oh, the planner world says we have to do this, so I got to do it. Or or people who tell me habit tracking is a waste of time. Whose time? Yours? No, not yours, because you don't do it. It's not a waste of mine. So find something that will bring you joy and turn it into something that you will enjoy. Writing a recipe, writing a song lyric, writing a poem, copying something else. So if you can't think of what to write, copy a lyric. So yeah, hopefully that has given you some ideas. So next one is taking a break. So these here is a habit tracker I have that, let me just make sure it's the right one. So there's 3 types of breaks you should be taking to avoid big burning out. So there's macro, so take half to a full day off once a month. Meso, 1 to 2 hours off a week, and micro, 1 to 2 minutes several times a day. So this one is for your micro breaks. So things for me that I write here: taking 1 minute deep breathing, writing in my gratitude log, coffee break, cleaning up my planner desk, having a stretch. So and then the meso, I just realized my fingernails are all crummy underneath. Meso is mani, pedi, having a nap. These breaks don't have to involve spending money. Uh, Going for a walk, taking your favorite book and a blanket and go to the park without the kids. So yeah, don't think that these type of breaks need something that you need to spend money on. Spa, mani, pedi. I do my own mani at home. I did purchase gel nail polish, so then that way I can change it myself. And then meso break is just taking a couple of hours off and going to the shops and just wandering around with no children, not really buying anything, trying on and just having a coffee by myself. So yeah, have a think of different type of breaks that doesn't involve spending money. Um, yeah, self-care, right? We always think self-care is about the more obvious things, but if it's something you enjoy and it's something that replenishes you. And once you've done it, you feel better. Then, if that involves, putting a puzzle together, um, uh, origami, whatever it is, it's not a waste of time when you're resting your mind and you're resting your body. So just have a think of different ways. Oh, here we go. Rebecca says, I'm actually currently rewriting my recipe book. Well, homeschool is here too, so I totally get it. Burnt out is real. Knitting, crochet is my self care. Yes, for me, for sure. When I'm feeling anxious and I'm feeling lost, I'll go to knitting and crocheting because you've got in step by step instruction, so you don't have to think of what to do next. You are told what to do next, and for me, I do smaller projects because then it has a clear start and finish. And yeah, burnt out actually through my meditation, I had learned that the World Health Organization only in 2019 deemed burnout as an occupational health hazard. So only in 2019. So all throughout this time, I know when I used to work, if you were tired, you, that it's like, all right, chin up, there's no time for being tired. Um, it's sort of like a form of weakness if you were told to, if you needed a rest. So now it's actually, you need to take the rest to ensure that you instead of burning out, you avoid burnout. So signs of burning out are, let me see if I've got that. I do have it somewhere here. I haven't filled it out. So signs of that you're burning out is that, of course, let me see, do I have it? Aha, here we go. I'm going to see if you can see it. So burnout, profound emotional exhaustion. So when you're not thinking rationally, it's either you're burning out or you're already burnt out. Generalized negativity, also called cynicism. I'm no good. I'm fat. I'm not good at anything. Of course, I always say the wrong thing. Those sort of thoughts and dialogue, and also feelings of professional inefficacy. So what this one means is that it's not that you're not good at what you're doing, it's that you feel like you're no good at what you're doing. So anytime these three things start to come up, it's your body, that's your body saying, hey, stop, take a break, and recuperate. All right, so I've talked too much now. Let's just quickly write down 1 minute deep breathing. Deep breathing. Let me see. Play around with my let's see if this. Okay, yay. So if you are finding value in today's live stream, I'd love for you to like this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to get notified of new uploads. So hopefully I do more of this and I get better at it. Gratitude log, coffee break. And then I do another 1 minute deep breathing, gratitude log, clear planner desk. Or, you can go and organize your lounge room and fluff up the pillows, anything that the next morning when you wake up and you see it, you feel good. And nighttime stretch, Okay, so I think that's it for the Wellbeing Planner page with the green, grays, and blue theme, and with the cactus washi tape. So now let's move on to the weekly 2-page spread. So let me just grab, I think I didn't use that one. So September 29. Oh, no, not 29. All right. What am I going to do with that? It ain't the 29. I looked at the 25th. Oh, sorry if this is... Okay. This is the Papermate correction tape. Let's see if I can salvage this. What error? There's no error. 19 to... So I'll make sure I'll let that dry, and so I don't smudge it. Okay. Now, if you are joining me in replay, I'd love for you to comment as well. If you have any questions that come up, let me know and I'll answer them once I broadcast this live. And also, I did have something else I wanted to ask. Oh, yeah. I see a few of you regularly on YouTube and on Insta. So let me know where you guys are from and what time it is there. I'm here in Sydney, Australia, and it's 13 past midnight. And so I know a lot of you are from the US, and so I try and ensure that it's in your time zones as well. And I'm always normally up at this time of the day, so it actually works out well for me that majority of you are up at the same time. So yeah, pop in the comment section where you guys are from, and if some of you have your handle name and if you want to share only, of course, let me know your first name, because I a lot of times I see regular names, but I don't know your first names. So here we go. So use a ruler to cut the edge nice and straight. And okay, there we go. I'll try and get through this nice and quick because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I know you've got the rest of your day to manage. So for this one, I'm going to use the mini circular stickers. And okay, I may have to see if I can use some other ones. Will I have enough? Will I have enough? What are we, 19? I think I might have to use, let's use the blue, so then it pops on the page. So 19. Where are we? I'm getting lost. So yeah, earlier I tried to broadcast 2 separate live, and I was trying to have 2 cameras side by side, and so then that way you can see me as well as see the desk, but then it had these echo things, and you can only have 2 cameras going at the same time if you're on the a paid version. I'm currently so I'm using StreamYard, and I do have a 14-day trial, so I could have easily used that feature, but I didn't want to get used to it and then having to pay and not do the paid version, and then I get all spoiled. Okay, so then the next thing I do on my weekly 2-page spread, so you've got columns. Top is a grid. I don't know if you can see that. It's grid just to differentiate it. So that's for your known events, bills, tasks, and top priorities. And then the other 3 are divided for your AM, afternoon, and evening routines. I'm Amanda. Oh, hi, Amanda. Crime buff. Okay. All right. So I'm not a crime buff. Veritas, let me know what is that connected to, because I'm not familiar with that. Hi, Amanda. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So the next thing I do is I look at my September calendar to see if there's known events, tasks that I need to migrate to my weekly page, so then I don't have to refer back to the calendar. So we are on the 19th. Is that right? Yep, 19th. Payday. Okay, let me just. So on the 19th, my iCloud subscription payment has actually already come out. On Tuesday, we have family tax benefit that we get paid. I'm actually going live with Claire Sarah on her YouTube channel. So she has a YouTube channel that helps YouTubers grow on YouTube. So she was kind enough to ask me if I could come on board and be interviewed. So I'll have the link available soon when she invites us. So 8:30 interview. Yeah, so you want to put things on the top priority section. So if nothing else gets done for the rest of your day, what is it that you would make you feel good that got done? So even things like, clearing the cobwebs from the ceiling or whatever it is. Interview with Claire. Now, I have a link subscription, but I actually started paying for that, so I'm not going to pop that. Payday. Hubby gets paid every week on a Wednesday. My Shopify monthly fee comes out, and on the 22nd, pay rent. There is a private group thing that I'm going to attend at 3 a.m. So yes, I now look at my YouTube and my Instagram and all the side hustle tasks as if I'm on night shift. So because a lot of my followers and subscribers are from the Northern Hemisphere, I like to be up and at 'em with them. They are exclusive group, and my 52-week savings challenge, and transfer my PayPal. Okay, I'm just mindful of the time, and I want to try and keep this under an hour. So I'm just going to write down on a couple of days. So then you're not watching me just repeat exactly the same thing over and over again. So let me just flip back. So AM routine, homeschool, coffee cleans. Okay. Okay. Hi, Sharon. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm waving. You can't see me, but let's see if I can change my camera. Hi. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I think I've seen you in my comments. It's so lovely of you to be part of my YouTube world. And so thank you. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Karina, Australia. Yes, 12:21 here as well. So I'm here in Sydney, heart of the city, and yeah. So in a tiny little flat So if you're following me on Instagram, let me see. Have I got my Instagram stuff? Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here today. Is that the one? Yes. Okay. So I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm not really as, what's the word? Oh, can't even think of the word. I'm not on there a lot. I try to. I think I'm just late to the party, but I use Twitter as if there's nice quotes and affirmation stuff, I like to pop it on there. So let me just go back to my page. So you don't. Okay, I'm 47, and I really not too happy with my grays, but I think I might start embracing. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Start embracing it. I just either want it all grey, so then I sort of like silver hair, but I think with my black Filipino hair, it's gonna take a while till it's all grey. But yeah, so they stick out, and so maybe I'll do my streams this way. All right, so let's get back to the page. Okay, so I do AM routine. I then do my get things done review. So that is, I check my weekly, daily, and calendar to make sure if I need to complete something. GTD review. Number 2, get things done review. Number 3. So I check my daily, see if there's anything that needs to be completed from the previous week. I also check my calendar to make sure that there's nothing that I have missed out and haven't actioned. Oh, I've got makeup. Let's see, I tried to look pretty for you guys. Well, I shouldn't say that. Pretty for me. So now I've got makeup and foundation. We'll cover that with stickers. And then we've got homeschool. So we homeschool Monday to Friday, and really we go by our own timetable. So if they're young one, you know, we start a little bit later, then we finish a little bit later. And coffee, very important. Clean. My side hustle task. Try to work out. I'm going to try and work out more this week, and my PM routine. Okay, let me just highlight this bit. So we are now 1, 2, 3, the 4th week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that makeup, sorry, is bugging me. Let's go put a cactus. What makeup? No makeup. I don't know what you guys talking about. What can we put up there? Planning. Okay. So this one, the first started on a Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this bit normally on a 22, 23. On an edited video, I would be fast tracking, but 29, 30, you see me do it in real time. So I won't bore you by filling in exactly the same as this. So AM routine, homeschool, coffee, clean, side hustle, workout, AM routine. And then any space that I have, I'll fill that in with any tasks that come up for the day. And I'm so glad you guys are having a nice chat in the comment section. That's what I love. I love the community. Let me make sure that I'm not missing out anything. Okay. You're 47 as well. Yes, yeah, embrace my gray. I turned 40. I think I had gray hair when I was 18, because I used to get really bad migraines, so I'd get gray hair here, and I think it's because I needed glasses in school and I didn't get it, and so I started getting gray hair, and then I would color my hair or strip the colors off it and be, caramel reddish hair. So had short hair, but yeah. uh, Coffee, yes, coffee. Coffee is a good self-care and taking time. Um, Now, trying to get some ideas to journal or plan for my life so I can take care of myself and still run a busy family. Yeah. Now, I think the thing that has been in tune to us, especially, let's say, mums, is that we're supposed to, multitask or have everything balanced. And no, we don't. You know what? I'm going to not do anything today. I'm not going to clean today. I just this morning I sat on the couch on my phone and I liked it. Boo. you know yes, something, laundry didn't get done. Laundry didn't get done, or the sink was a mess. I just close my eyes and don't look at it. So yeah, so it, a lot of times people tell us that women are supposed to be able to manage it all, and yeah. Let's have a look. 49, turned grey by 25, color my hair. I've thought about embracing it. Yeah, I've started seeing quite a few women with really beautiful, grey hair, but and my sister-in-laws have beautiful grey hair. So slowly. Yep. Turned grey young too, colored for so many years. Yes, I think this is my natural hair color now. I think all the color has been outgrown or cut. And stopping. Yeah. Although now that I've said I'm going to embrace the grey, I bet you next week I'll book in a session with my hairdresser. What's the worst that can happen? That's right. Good morning. Hi. With my cough for a good long time this morning. Yes. I had another coffee tonight just because I needed to calm myself, because I stuffed up my broadcast a couple of times before I actually went on at 11:30. But let me just quickly show the rest of. We can chat all day. So really, there's not a lot of color at the moment with this, because I add color or highlights afterwards. For the current, is this the current week? Yeah, so I added stickers to the current week. So I'm most likely going to do the same for this week. And but does anyone have any questions for me? Let me know. If you can't think of any question right now and we're having a nice, lovely little chat, that's fine. So whether you watch this again later, or you pop in a question in the comment section later, or if you're just watching it now during replay, yep, just pop down a question at the bottom. You don't have to do the 3 question marks if it's a replay, because then I can just go through my comments. And now, of course, like I said, if you like my live, false start there a couple of times. If you like my live and any of the videos that you do watch, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified of the new videos. But I think that's it for me at the moment. If no one else has any question, then that is it. Let's have a look. Have I covered everything today? I think I have. So you can follow me on Instagram if you didn't find me that way. I'm a Mariane Cresp, and also on Twitter and Instagram. And like I said earlier, if you missed it, I do have my own planner printables. Let me see if I can, let's share that with you. So, okay, so you can go and click depending on what planner size you have. I have the different planner inserts that you see. What else? We have Happy Planner Classic. So these are digital printable downloads. So I don't offer actual physical planner inserts. Maybe later down the track, if I get myself organized, then I'll be able to. And but yeah, so that's it from me. If I survived my very first live stream, and I feel a little bit better now. My heart rate's still quite high, and I hope you enjoy. I hope everything looked good. Some of you have said that it looks okay, and it sounded good. So thank you. Oh, yay. Thank you, Rebecca. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you guys. Oh, now I feel so much better. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much. Yes. I know I love watching. Sometimes I go and I think, well, what is it that I enjoy? And hopefully you guys enjoy too. Thank you. Oh, so natural. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and hope to see you again next week, and maybe something different. So if there's anything you want to see, I know I asked this comments, and there's a few video ideas I want to do, but yet to do. But now, hopefully, now that I've got my live stream set up happening, it's a lot easier. It's just, yeah, the editing takes up so much of my time, and I do it on the weekend, and yeah, it's just soon, hopefully I get to outsource it. I'm not at that stage yet, but yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.